Is 2021 is going to be actually a worst year?
Are we going to lose more jobs because of this pandemic?
Or will the Canada's housing bubble market is actually going to crash this year?
Let's find out about this in today's video. Do you know that in the month of December 2020, 63,000 people lost their job in Canada? Because of this pandemic, around 1.1 million Canadian workers affected by this pandemic, either they lost their jobs or either they have to work reduced hours.
And because lots and lots of people losing their job, it's harder for them to make their livelihood. That actually is impacting their affordability of doing the basic grocery shopping to actually paying the high expensive rent to basically actually closing and shutting off their businesses. Today we will be covering why the houses are going crazily up.
What is the current situation of house prices in city of Toronto and Vancouver?
And is it a good time to rather buy or sell or actually wait in this market? Are the prices actually going to come down in 2021?
And lastly, how the housing and the economy affects the jobs. Are we going to lose more jobs in 2021?
We have lots of insight to share with us, so don't go anywhere. Stick with us till the end of a video. I'm sure you're going to enjoy this.
So let's talk about what is the current prices of houses in city of Toronto and Vancouver.
We have been following this house market from a long time now, and what we have found out, the houses that has been sold in recent past few months has seen the tremendous growth in their price versus the last 2-year trend. This results in putting the first-time home buyers out of the market, which really is sudden. But the good news is the condo market is actually going down. Now you might be asking us, Kirichi, what's the difference between the condo market and the housing market? Bear with us, we're gonna help you clarifying that in a few minutes.
So we have been trying to see from the historical prices and recent prices in the Toronto that whether the house price is going to come down or whether it's going to keep increasing. So if you look at the first graph, you will see that the house prices are going up 1 to 3% as the normal trend. But there was a big dip around April 2020, and that was around the time when the pandemic just started. We will come back and talk about this point very soon. Now look at the another graph here, which is the long-term graph. You will see that the house prices are again going up, but there was a huge spike around August 2017. That was a point where a lot of people are buying houses for some reason and the prices have gone up too much.
Wow.
However, if you look at very closely, you will see a big dip around April 27, same year. And there is a reason behind it. So we have been thinking whether this dip gonna happen again, because pandemic is still here and there are more other factors that may contribute falling housing prices.
Guys, if you are coming on our channel for the very first time, welcome. I'm Ruchi.
And I'm Deepak.
And we have a now 23-month-old baby girl, Arshia. We are here on YouTube as Canadian Parinday.
So we make videos for the topics that matters to you. How to buy a house, how to save money, how to get a job, how to do a living. So a lot of different content we try to bring it to you guys.
So if you like any of such content, don't forget to go through a different playlist. We have it, make it for you, and subscribe to our channel to get a notification for any upcoming video. You missed reason for the dip.
Did I? Okay, let me come back to the point. So that what happened in April 2017 is the Canadian government tried to shrink that bubble by controlling the house prices. They introduced a foreign buying tax. Basically, anyone who is not a permanent resident, if they buy a house, it's like a 15% speculation tax. Also, they introduce more things like rent control. They also bring out the stress test. So everything affected the people's capability to buy a house, and that actually bring down the prices to a good spike down.
So I'm curious to see if government will do something like that again in 2021.
Well, government may do, because the bubble is also increasing, bubble is also growing. So we have to see if that's going to happen, and I'm going to come back to again if that is a possibility.
Do you want to take a photo for Insta?
By the way, I think it's been a long time we did a video together. Kahan thi tum?
Yeah, we have been getting lots of comments and people are reaching out to Instagram saying, guys, where have you been? We are missing seeing you together. So, in the meanwhile, we thought of how about covering other people's story as well. Might be you were bored of seeing our faces, but here we are, back again for you.
And you know what? What happened when we come together and make a video?
We make an excellent content. So guys, do you like seeing us together, or you rather want us to make and cover other people's story? Let us know. We'll work upon it.
So one market which is going opposite from all other markets is the housing. You will see a trend that even though with the pandemic, house prices are going crazily up, however, the rents are going down.
Which is surprisingly, right? The last year prediction was that the market is actually going to slow down.
So that's why we were very curious to see what's actually happening in this market. Why are prices going that up, especially in the city of Vancouver and Toronto, which are actually driving Canada's housing market.
Now let's coming back to our point why condo prices are coming down and the housing market is touching sky. But before that, let us take you back in time with us in 2018 when the condo market has started picking up, and the reason being, this all started out with immigrants coming to Toronto, and why not? It's a big city, it has lots to offer, more job, more education, more universities. So people have tend to stay within Toronto, find job, and of course everybody want to stay near to the job. Which being said, what is the only affordable option left? Condos for them. On top, investors took a good advantage of buying these property and rent it out further. And cherry on top is the Airbnb. When it came into picture, lots and lots of people have started buying the houses in condo just for the sake of renting it out on weekends or have some fun. So this added up to more demand than actual supply. Of course, the prices would have gone up.
On an average, the condo prices have gone down $30,000 to $50,000, which is a huge dip.
Enough of condos now. Except for condo, everything in this hot market is going crazily high.
An average detached house was sold for 1.1 million last few months in city of Toronto or Vancouver. And if you see these listings, all of these are crazy.
Okay.
So are these prices going to come down anytime soon? Is 2021 going to be a burst for this Canadian bubble?
Oh, that's Cambridge, Mississauga, and GTA. Finally, it's coming down.
So it's a very difficult question. Nobody knows the answer. Some people say that house price is going to go up, but some people say the Canadian housing bubble is going to burst and houses price is going to come down. But I think all of this is dependent upon 3 or more factors.
Factor number 1, how likely is the next wave of COVID-19 infection look like? Will there actually be a third wave or restriction, or the number of lockdown it's gonna bring up? Now you might be wondering, nothing like that has stopped the housing market in 2020, but beware of the fact, guys, that people still have savings. They had their job in 2020, which being the reason they were buying houses. But with the increase in unemployment rate that's going high, things could be little unpredictable in 2021.
It's gonna be a difficult. So factor number 2 is whether the economy going to fully reopen in say June 2021 or even December 2021. And again, it is linked to the point which Richie was saying, what happened with the COVID pandemic. If everything's going to be normal, obviously the economy going to go up, and then obviously prices of the houses continue to go rise. If something happened otherwise, the prices may go down.
Factor number 3, in 2020, Canadian government has announced a target to invite 400,000 immigrants every year. So if they still be succeed in achieving that target every year, and considering the pandemic situation, definitely we will be seeing increase in house prices.
Yeah, because more people coming in, they want to buy more houses and the demand gonna go up, and so the house prices.
Next factor is related to mortgage payment deferral. Now what is that? This basically allow you to delay your mortgage payment up to a specific time provided by a financial institution or government. Last year, government announced to provide a relief for a mortgage payment deferral up to October 2021. and this period is approaching really very soon.
So there will be a lot of people who can't afford the mortgage payments will try to sell their houses and get out of the mortgage. That may drive the house prices come down. But again, it is all linked together. Whether the pandemic is gonna get better, whether the economy is gonna go up, whether people's gonna keep their jobs.
So guys, with that, let's keep our fingers crossed, hope for the positivity in 2021, and let hope for the market to come down, but in a nicer and in a good way that everyone can make their livelihood.
So to answer the question whether the Canada's housing bubble going to burst, I think it all depends on all the factors we have discussed. It really depends upon where the economy is gonna go and where the COVID gonna go.
This video won't be completed if we don't talk about the job.
Yes.
So what is the prediction on job market for 2021?
So currently right now people are still losing jobs day by day. So the most affected ones are the people working in part-time jobs, in retail jobs for which the stores have to close because of the lockdown.
Yeah.
Until now, the people working in say IT industry, financial, banking, insurance, they are still not get affected because they're still getting businesses.
And thanks to the technology too.
Exactly. So, but that will not going to long last. At some point, employers gonna run out of the budget to pay their employees, and they're gonna start laying off. So I think it is going to be a very tough year in terms of the jobs as well. And ultimately, if you don't have a job, the housing gonna affect it as well.
Well, you survived with us. Now definitely you should be sharing our video with others viewers.
So what you guys think about predictability of 2021 with relate to jobs and housing?
These are our prediction based upon the research that we have been doing from couple of months. The beauty of YouTube is that this is a platform where you can provide your input without any restriction, without any obligation. Let us know what you think in comments below. Your opinion might be different from us, but we love to hear back from you guys. Guys, we don't do much of a vlogging for YouTube, but we are very active on another social platform like Instagram, Facebook. So if you want to know us better and know behind the scenes what's actually happening in our life, don't forget to stop by and say hi to us on those platforms.